Howdy, howdy, folks. A-Train here with you for another episode of Medieval Dynasty, now available on Steam from Render Cube Games, Toplets Productions. Welcome back to the channel for a Saturday Let's Play. We're going to actually kick in the afterburners here as we head over to Gustovia on Ginger. I was trying to be too cute by half there with the intro and you know, trying to make it look like we're in motion and all this stuff. You know, figures. Nothing down there at the bridge. No crash cart right there-ish. All right, what are we doing? Well, we took a mission on for our one of our ladies, and she needs flax. Now, not flax seed, not flax stalks. She needs flax. Okay, so straight flax, and so I think we will get that up here once we find Homevern. He gets into. Problem is, we're at the end of the day, so we're gonna see if we find some people. Alwyn, no, we don't want to talk to Alwyn. Don't waste your time with Alwyn. He's a waste of time. Medard, we don't want to talk to him. We want to talk to the vendors. Now, the vendors are going to be indicated by the little bags at the top of the screen. This is who we want right here. No, he has a mission, though. We may check with him. Who's over here? Who's this? Adelina. She'll do.
My wares never disappoint.
Doggone it. What the heck? I did not shift my... Hang on. Did not change. I'm like, I hear stuff, but I'm not hearing. So, yeah, I managed to bollocks this whole deal up. All right. There's that. Cool. Now we're set. Boom. All right. So now you'll hear everything and not through the microphone. So, okay. So I can make this smaller and get that out of my screen. All right. Adelina, how much money you got? You got a little bit of money. Buy these. Buy this. Buy these. Buy this. I need that. Buy thems. You know what? We're going to, there's no point in, we might as well get a couple extra shots out of the crossbow, right? Buy these. And now she's out of money. Sweet. Okay. So let's go find someone else we can do business with.
See you soon.
Ah, now I can hear better. Oh, hello. How convenient. Right next door. She's got more money. This is good. All right. Buy these baskets from me. Thank you. We have a bunch of potions of instant healing. I'm going to sell her like 12. And then potions of instant healing too. I'm going to sell her like 10. Yep. Cha-ching. Potions of saturation we're getting rid of. That's water. Potions of stamina I don't use. Other potions of stamina I don't use. Potions of weight. We do use, we'll hold on to that. Recurve bow. Take it. I've come to the conclusion that I think we're sticking with the iron crossbow. I made a pretty funny meme about that earlier too, if you saw that. The wool we need, and then we need goodbye. All right, where's our dude? Edwin. Yes, you.
Hello there.
Hey.
Whatever you need, I've got it.
All right, I need 5 things of flax, bro. Boom. Done. Thanks. Cool.
Bye-bye.
See ya. All right, now let's do this. Let's do all right, so they're right here. Let's hit a quick save real quick. All right, always quick save before. I hear you, girl. Hang on a second, I'll bring you an apple. Always quick save before you take on the mission. Now it's early in the season. I want to renovate my house. Don't have a building hammer on me. Could you bring me one? Sure. All right, so he needs a hammer. Let's see what kind of hammer he wants. So that's not what we want to hit. We want to hit that. And in journal, he wants a really? I happen to have a copper hammer back at the house. Give me a minute. I'll be right back. Let's jump on Ginger here. Then we'll scope out talent. I did some construction. So we're going to go back to the village. We'll close out our quest for our girl. And then we will grab the copper hammer. Oh, there is a crash cart. We grabbed that, though. That had wheat. Buy it. We've also built another field. And it's a big one. It's not the biggest of big. It's 100 by 100. It's 10 by 10. So it's 100 tiles. That's going to be flax specific in the spring, and then I think we're going to do cabbage in the summer. So we're just, and then I want to try to kind of split things up a little bit so that we're making sure we're getting enough of, first off, flax. We want tons of flax, right? And then, now this is, all right, so we got to find where our girl is. There's our market stalls, by the way. Let's see here. Let's get off here. All right, so what we need to do is go back to our original quest, which is Old Rags. And this will help us find who we're looking for, because we still haven't found what we're looking for. And she's on the move. What is she doing? Is she in her house? No, she's staying out here chit-chatting. Hi, Nawoja. Relax, there you go. So we got a straw hat, a hood, and 150 coins. Now let's just, while we're here, let's see if we have romanced her lately. Oh, I romanced her just before we did. Okay, good. All right, so she's set. All right, so now we're going to run up here and grab the copper hammer that I know I happen to have in storage. Boom. And that is going to help us take care of this aspect of... Now, I could whistle to get her to come up here, but I don't want to foo-foo around with that. Ain't nobody got time for that. I mean, it makes it quicker, technically. Hi, I'm back. All right, let's run back down the Gustovia here. We'll take this side road. Yeah, you're going to notice some new houses and stuff here. I think we got a pretty clear path through here. And I may extend this path all the way over here, because I can. And let's see. Hopefully we don't have to make this jerk a new hammer. He just said a copper hammer. He didn't say it had to be new. Right? Well, the thing is, now it's gotten late in the day. And you know I don't want to set out on a bad guy hunting expedition late in the day, going into darkness. I hear you. Easy, girl. Easy. Oh, it's so cool having her to get around with. All right, here he is. He's making tracks for home. Oh no, he's coming right at us. Oh, well, no, there's your taxes. Boom. Okay, so there's that issue. And then there's Home Vern. Out of the way. You, Lodemir, here. Okay. All right, so 3 quests done just like that. Bada bingski, bada boomski. Let's go see, let's go check out the talent. We need farmers. What? Farmers, what? We're ready. I'm ready. I think we're going to bomb a town. Breakdown. Hey, 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 looky what we found here. Now this lady, yeah, 4 2s and 2 3s I'm good with, because that's better than 2 3s, 2 2s, and 2 1s. So you know what? We're going to have a little chit-chat.
Hey, old friend.
Hi. Let's see. Rolnica, I heard someone has a quest for you there. Okay, cool. Let's make small talk. Now again, I'll repeat this in case you're new or missed the recent streams. If you do not have...
See you soon.
hang on. Let me show you the skill. There's 3 critical skills you need to unlock. They need to be basically the second thing you unlock in each of these. In hunting, it's going to be tracker. You've got to unlock a tier 1 skill before you can unlock tier 2. Tracker allows you to see animals, live or dead, and it will classify them by color. Green are safe, orangish yellow are skittish, and red are aggressive. Okay, so you on the keyboard on the PC you hold down the Alt key and then you can look around. It's like a radar. I call it IFF when it comes to the animal side. Now, the first one you'll probably unlock though is via survival, which is where you're collecting your rocks and stones or your stones and your sticks, and you're making stone knives, and you go gather a whole bunch of reeds down by the river, you'll get the points for that. So your first point goes into survival knowledge. Second needs to go in survival sense. All right. And this allows you to see things like stick stones, mushrooms, feathers, herbs in inspector mode. Inspector mode again, same thing, Alt key. So you can see what's on the ground around you. Now, there's a couple things I suggest to help with that, and that is, first, when you're setting up the game, put the foliage to low and put shadows to low. Those two things will help you see stuff on the ground, because especially when it comes to like little clay and wood vials of potions, those can be hard to see. So survival sense, so your first point should go survival knowledge, second point is survival sense, and then you can go back to survival knowledge. Survival knowledge increases the amount of experience gained from the activities. You got to be able to see the stuff to pick it up. All right, survival sense makes that much easier. Now, the third thing is under diplomacy. Your first point should go into diplomacy knowledge, which again gives you 5% more experience gain from. I have 3 points in there, so it's 15. That will unlock your tier 2 skills, and then you put a point into empathy. Empathy reveals NPC personalities during conversations. Now, before this happens, if you're trying to recruit someone for your village, because diplomacy is kind of tough to get, you get this by buying things, selling things, completing quests, and interacting with women, with people. But women you can flirt with, and that's going to give you the extra buff. So let's look here. Right now, diplomacy, I got 195.7. All right. We've never talked to this woman, so we're going to do a couple of things. We're going to do small talk. Now, what's on your mind lately? First, you're born, blah. Okay. You grow up at work, you harvest the fields, hunt the prey, crops regrow, animals breed, and when the time comes, an heir takes your place. That's the circle of life here. That's kind of it seems like something a busy bee would say. All right. Hard work keeps me going, makes me want to get out of bed every morning. That's why I hope I'm healthy till the end of my days. Retirement must be so dull and purposeless. That makes her a busy bee. Okay. How's your day going? The coming of spring is like a fresh morning breeze caressing your face. It's a great feast hangover. Can you feel the relief as I do? That's nice. It's kind of a romantic thing to say. It could be a little bit of a free spirit thing too. Now, if you don't have empathy unlocked, that's where I was able to hit the Alt key and see what her skills were. The 222 or 2233222. Okay, whatever. Ask her about, or whoever it is, it could be a guy or a girl. Ask them about your skills. I don't mind getting my hands dirty and back getting sweaty. Farming, boom. That's all you need to know. Farming. She likes farming, so she's a 3 in farming. I happen to know the forest like the back of my hand. I know not only how to hunt for food, but how to acquire skins and feathers. That means she's a hunter. Okay? Now, you might have to click on this several times, but she's saying the same thing over and over again. Okay? So now we've gone through, and there's a couple things. Now, does anything give you a hard time? I can't force myself to put my heart in my crafting. This is a routine job. That means she's not a big fan of production. I always get to the point straight away, so I'm not good at bargaining. That means she's not that great at diplomacy. Traversing forests and riverbanks, resources is frustrating. Patience is not one of my best virtues. That's survival. Now we're back to diplomacy. Don't call me a coward, but just a single thought about being left alone in forest or mine makes me shiver. I don't fancy those places. That's extraction. Okay? So now we have ascertained from her the 2 things she's good at and the 4 things she's not a big fan of. That said, if the person has a 1 in their rating, that's what they'll tell you. Okay? But in her case, she's got 4 2s. All right? So does anything give you a hard time? We've just figured out what she's got. Now, so if we do this, now here's what we're going to do. A couple things. First off, we're still at 195.7. That didn't get us anything in diplomatic or diplomacy. Okay? Push the button. See, so she's a 3 in hunting and a 3 in farming. But she's a 2 in everything else. But a 2 is better than a 1. Okay? So now, let's do some flirting. Romance. You seem very interesting. Can I talk to you? Nice weather. Okay, what's your favorite season of the year? Today's pretty tiresome, blah, blah, blah. All right, let's go with what's your favorite season of the year. +5. Definitely autumn. Harvests occur. Again, she likes farming, but I think you have to work even harder. This makes her a busy bee. When you get to 25%, it will tell you what their personality type is. Work can often get under our skins. What do you do in your spare time? If you have any spare time, it only means you've been slacking off. That makes her a busy bee. Okay? What brought you here? The land, the soil. It's the soil. I want to find a place where I can be self-sufficient, independent. So we're up to 15%. Okay, now we're stuck. Unfortunately, and it was probably that second answer, we got a +5, but there are times with certain interactions you can get up to the +25. You can get 5 questions in. We only got 3 in, and that's okay. So we're going to do, actually, I'm going to, boom. See you there. Niradaka. Okay, so now notice in the upper hand, left-hand corner, some stuff appeared. That means she doesn't have a house, food, water, or firewood. So we have an app for that. It's called Extra Houses. All right. And what we're going to do is we're going to put her in one of the houses over by the farm. So we're going to come over here and double click on the house. And then you see, we don't want to put her in one with people. Small, simple house. All right. These are new houses I just built over on the other side. We do not want to put the farmers in those. Where we want to put her is in one of these simple small houses. That one or that one. Those two are in the middle of the fields. This one is a new one on the other side. So we're going to put her, that'll do. We're going to put her right there. I need to go do some upgrades to that house, but that's easy peasy. We're just going to put I didn't do shutters on those 2 central houses in the fields yet. All right. So now, assign workplace. We are going to put her in farm shed 1. Okay. Now she's going to have a job. See, it's a 3. Okay. And then as soon as she gets there, she'll get food, water, and firewood. Firewood comes from resource storage. Food and water comes from food storage. And then boom. This should start going up, though, on her walk. So if we get out of this for a minute. All right. Let's get this a minute over here. Let's saddle up here. Now, let's go back to look at our girl. Already, it's turned green, and it's going to start going up. Okay? Even during the walk. If you don't do that immediately, assign someone to a house and a job, their happiness will go down to -34 or something like that. If you only assign them to a house, it'll go to -17. Once you assign them the job, then they'll account for the other 17 points. So it's best to have them going upward. And this is why I say have at least 1 spare house available in your village at all times. So if you go around and you find talent, then you can assign them to it and you're good to go. All right. So what are we going to do here, A-Train? That's a good question. Why don't we go check a couple of spawn points, but not go looking for trouble? I'm talking about trouble. That starts with a T and that rhymes with a P and that stands for pool. We're going to ride up the hill here. Gallop up the hill, as it were. Whoa! Sorry. A little crazy here. Alright, there's no crash cart here. And that kind of sucks. But, let's just do this. Let's dismount because we know what there is up here. What there is up here on the hill overlooking Gustovia is lots of daisies and dandelions. So we're going to kind of restock ourselves here real quick. You should try to keep 20 to 30 of each of these on you at all times. These are 2 of the 3 base things for healing yourself. Whereas broadleaf plantain gives you +2 health. Daisies give you +2 health and reduced water consumption for like the next 30-40 seconds. Dandelions, on the other hand, are much more useful. First off, they're +3 health, and then I really rather have dandelions. They are a stamina buff in that you consume 15% less stamina for like 40 seconds or something like that. Let's just take a look and I'll show you. All right, so daisies. All right, see broadleaf plantain, +2 health. Daisies are +2 health, but for 40 seconds you have 25% less water consumption. Who cares? I mean, really, there's water all over the map, and you should always have a loaded. You should always have a loaded water skin on you, A-Train. That's good. Oh yeah, I actually had a quest I picked up, and the dude needed a water skin. There's your water skin, sir. Boom, quest complete. We can go make one. Dandelions, +3 health, 40, and for 40 seconds, you have 15% less stamina consumption. That's good early game when you're running around. That'll help you get around a little bit faster on the map. Round, round, get around. I get around. Yeah, I get around. Round, round, I get around. And this is how you make your survival points early on. So, early game, just make sure as you come across them, you gather daisies and dandelions. Dandelions in particular. All right. Now, you see up top, we know where our girl is. All right, we are going to mosey down this way. We're not looking for trouble at the moment, so hopefully we're not going to run into any. Yeah, I know, we're heading back towards Gostovia. I'm trying to get down here by the water's edge to see if there's any loot spawns. And then while we're here, typically you'll find stuff along the water. I mean, you'll find various things. Ducks, whack, 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 whack. You guys didn't know I spoke duck, did you? Oh, speaking of duck, duck, goose. Oh, hey, there's a bunch of stuffs around here. Let's go collect some. And we've got our herbalist hut working on gathering a bunch of this stuff too. Remember, the herbalist hut is the one building, aside from maybe the farm shed, you really have to, oh, there's your broadleaf plantain. You really have to micromanage. All right. So now, remember I was telling you about the skill earlier? This is how you see stuff. Push the Alt key and boom, there it is. It's glowing. So, boom, boom. All right, see what I'm saying? St. John's wort you can grab. That's good for in case you get poisoned. Maybe you screw up and eat something poisonous or food that's gone bad. And then you can see the stones. You can see the ducks. Okay. All right. And I like to keep 2 to 3 dozen broadleaf plantain on me. Boom. There we go. All right. All right. So let's. Actually, I was kind of stupid. I'm gonna actually move her over here by the creek, and we're gonna hold. All right. Why are you holding, A-Train? Because we could be going into a hostile situation here. So let's ready up, load, up, and we're ready. Okay. Right up there is the triple waterfall, which we always want to check. But right now, there's no bags or anything right here. That's a potential spawn point. There could be crashed carts in here. That's a potential spawn point. There could be stuff along this riverbank here. And morel mushrooms, we're going to start gathering those because now our geese are all grown up and they're producing eggs. Now, what are we doing, you ask? It's a good question. We have a history of having found a hostile camp right over here-ish. I do not see it. It's in this spot right here. Okay? All right. So that's I've got my girl collecting chicory too. We could just jeez. Well, we could do this and we could do that and we could do the other. We might as well just jog up here since we're here. I think there's a potential for a bad guy camp to spawn right here too. I've been accosted by guys on this trail. I do not see the typical camp site here, nor the crash cart. This is triple waterfall, okay? You'll get an abandoned camp here. You'll get a crash cart right here. Okay? What we're looking for now is hostiles up on this hillside. Kind of staying on the move here until I can identify potential threat axis. Now, what we have seen before, there's an abandoned hunting camp over there. And then over there is a trunk. This is as far as we're going right now because we're getting into scope creep here a little bit. I'm looking for... Oh, shoot. There they are. There he is right there. See him? Here they come. Uh-huh. There's a crash cart in the middle of the road. What does that mean, A-Train? That means there's highwaymen here. And that means this guy is shooting at us. So what you do is put a tree between you and him. I think I got him. Yep, he's down. Last time I did this, there were 3 of them. Oops. Oh, shoot! We just got hit. There's another one out there, and I can't see him. Which means we need to back off. Woo! He missed me with that one. Okay. We're going to back off, heal, and reevaluate here. Let's get defilade to the target. Remember, they do not move. So we want to get out of range, I hope. All right. Remember those broadleaf plantains we collected? Yeah. Okay. We'll have a little snack while we're... Well, you know, I didn't want to do this in the dark, and here we are doing this in the dark. So now, we have options. Options are always good. This means there's 2 shooters up there. And the problem is I don't know where the second shooter is. So... I thought I saw movement. There he is. I think. There he is. Shut it. Damn it. Miss me. Damn it. Got him. Load. Up. Charge. Switching the guns. All right. All right, we got him. We got him. We got him. All right. So they had 2 shooters. Snapper head number 1 was over here. Yep. All right. Where's my bolts? Give me my iron bolt back, dude. Make me chop you up. Dang it. under his ass. Okay, well, here's douchebag number 2, who, oh, that's convenient. Give me that. And I got iron bolts all over the hill here. I mean, I have 100 of them, almost. Shaking and twitching kind of like he was smoking. Crazy whack funky. People say you look like MC Hammer on crack, Humpty. 2 wooden crossbows. Woof. All right. How'd that work out for you, palsy? Huh? Huh? How about this? How about a little punch in the face? Your dead face, huh? How's that feel? Huh? All right. Well, while we're here, let me just replenish some of my broadleaf plantain. Since you guys won't be needing it. Steak. I don't want stupid steak. Could just pick it up and drop it. All right, let's go back into offensive. All right, so yeah, that. Oh, hello, boink. Give me that. Oh, there's no one over here. All right, where are we at? 91. Huh. So let's go see what this cart's all about. Anytime you see a crashed cart across the path, that's what it is. It's highwaymen. Take that. We'll take that. That'll sell nicely. All right. And then, you see, that's got a busted wheel. A lot of discussion I've gotten on the Discord. I would break these carts down into a log for each arm. And then it's got to be a fashion, maybe even a third log back here. Okay. And then you've got to have a fashioned log for the axle. And then you got to have planks for the body of the cart. And then you got to have planks to make the wheel, or sticks, and I don't know, something. That's the way I think. It'd be great to be able to grab those and do whatever. So, kind of sucks to be you, huh? Should have been a better shot. Your buddy's the one who actually hit me. Yeah. Okay. My bolt apparently rolled out from under him. So, okay. You know what? It's going to be daylight. Let's call Ginger on up. We have secured the area. And we will continue on this patrol. Hey, girl. Good girl. Yeah. All right, so we're going to turn around and we're going to make a move this way. We're going looking for this other, this hunting camp up here. And we're going to kind of... It's not there. It should be right there. So, that's cleared. All right, so we had the highwaymen, but we're 0 for 2 on camps. So actually 0 for 3 on camps so far. Hey, you guys chill out for a bit. I'll be back. What are we looking at here? Did I? All right. Right over there in the dirt is where there should be a chest. And then you'll also find a shovel. Year 1 especially. We're going to check here in these clay pits for a wooden shovel. Sometimes, I think I found a bronze shovel once. And possibly just loose clay. We're taking our time here. All right, this is going to be the extent of where I go here. I don't want to get her into the situation where wolves could get her. Stand by. Load. Up. You guys may have seen this movie before. It's where we come up on the ridge here. We go into track while scan mode, and we see there's a wolf over here. Oh, 2. Face me. Is there a third one in the area? The way these are normally deployed around. Okay, so there's no camp. There should be a couple tents here and a couple tents there. Okay, the way the wolves are normally deployed around their spawn points. See how far they are away? All right, let's look at the map and then kick over to animal mode. And as you discover animal spawn, oh, there's only 2 of them. That's interesting. So we're here. Let's move over to where the spawn point is, which is actually about right here. Okay, here's the spawn point. So there was one there, there was one over here. Typically you'll have 3 to 4 and they're around the area. Okay. So these guys were kind of close in still, and that's okay because they're kind of dead now. So we'll clean this up because this area now is safe for the rest of the season. So if you notice on the map, the spawn points for stuff that's alive is white, and when it's dead, it's gray. Okay? So just be aware of that. Let's go get this. And notice my crossbow is not loaded at the moment. Up. Immediately go into crossbow load. Up. All right, so now we're ready. So now we can jog back over here to Ginger, and we're going to continue our quest. What is your name? Rasimir of the Valley. What is your quest? I seek stuffs. What is your favorite color? Oh, you know what? I need a drink. Oh, and we conveniently have a crash cart here, which I may have already collected from, so. Cool. Let's go check it just in case. Yeah, see, that's got a good handle on one side. Oh, yeah, the tip of one. Oh, no, the tip of this handle's broken. That one's not too bad. But the wheels look good, so you could grab those 2 wheels and then put them on the other cart. All right. We're going to ride on. Ride on, ride on, ride on. Now we're going around the looting path, as I like to call it, backwards. So we're going clockwise around the looting path. What's the looting path, A-Train? Well, I have a video about it. This is one way to start the game, okay? Your start point is right here. There may be a crash cart here. There may be a chest with some money and a shovel here. Then you come down this path here, okay? And when you detect the moose and you detect the Wizzent, stay away from the Wizzent. So be careful approaching this intersection, or just cut across over here, because where you want to be, hello Lee, welcome aboard. Where you want to be is right there, and there may be a crash cart in the creek with a bunch of little stuff around it. Then you want to go up on the hillside here, and there's a pigeon spot, and basically right next to that should be a stack of stones with a coin purse under one of them for 300 coins. You could check here for an abandoned camp. You do not want to go over here. That's Wolf Ridge. Avoid that. You can look over here for a hunter's camp. There shouldn't be anybody there the first year. Backtrack up this way. Come down this path. There may be a crash cart here. If you feel adventuresome, come up over this rise, because this is here the creek drops off. So you go up through this little pass, follow the creek, and then there may be an abandoned camp right here. Then you backtrack over here. You come over here. There may be a crash cart right here. This is the stream goes through a cave. In the cave there may be, and again, note that I'm saying maybe because these are spawn points. They're variables. They're random. There may be a bronze pickaxe and 3 iron ore to pick up. This is the camp we're going to go check out now. That's an abandoned campsite. This is the camp we just checked where the wolves grayed out. See how this one's white? That means they're alive. This one's grayed out. It means they're dead. They respawn at the beginning of next season. Here's the clay fields. There you might find some loose clay and a shovel. Here you may find a chest and shovel. This is where we encountered the highwaymen and knocked them off, so their dead bodies are laying here. There's a possible hunter's camp right here. Be careful because wolves can get into that space. So just make sure they're not around. Your first objective, though, when you come down through here, before you look at this camp or this camp, before you try to engage anyone, the ones with the wolves, is to come here and look for the camp here. Because typically it'll have a recurve bow and some arrows and maybe even an axe. And then you've got some basic defenses, okay? And if the card's there, you get a ton of loot, and it's super awesome. So once you hit that, then you can backtrack over here, and over there, spread the word, they're over there. So we're going to jog up here and see if we can see anything. I do not see a pickaxe handle sticking out on the side here. It would typically be right here, and then the 3 loose ore would, iron ore would be there. But there is a crashed cart. Oh wait, we are not in a defensive position. Up, we're ready. All right, this is typical of this situation. There's rot laying around, which is stupid, but there will be stuff in the water, like this clay jug. Okay, open the barrel. There's, oh, no apple bottom jeans, but there's the apple part, and a potion of night vision, which is useless if you do what I do, which is set your brightness to 125%. Also makes it easier if you're streaming for people to see when you're running around in the dark. All right. So we don't need to collect the rot. We've got like 5,000 of that back home. We're turning into fertilizer. And so this is the crash cart spot that I pointed out on the map right here. You go just past where the creek and the path are right next to each other. And then here's the cave. Okay. So now we've left Ginger right here. We're going to jog down here and check out this camp location. And we're going to see if there is a camp. There should be. It's been a couple of seasons since there's been one there. It's not looking promising. Now, as you get close to this rise here, we're coming into wolf territory. All right, that spot there, that flat area, that's where it is. So there's a wolf right here. Yep. So now I'm going to push the Alt key. See how it identifies? Now he's growling, but he doesn't detect me yet. That's your first audible indication that you've got, problems nearby. See, he's moseying around doing his thing. If I move closer, he'll face me and growl. And then if I stand there for 3 to 5 seconds, he'll actually come after me. We're not going to foo-foo around with him. Now, this is also a good spot to come collect broadleaf plantain. There's usually a ton of it right here. We're going to collect some since we used some earlier when the highwayman dude managed to get a good shot on us. All right, you know what? That's good enough. All right, so now we're going to jog back over here. Hello, Ginger. Week. Let's go for a ride. So now we're going to continue going clockwise. Now, once you finish all these spawn points and campsites, then you can head into Gostovia, and you should spend your first evening. You can sell stuff, and then you can go and make do your crafting of your stone knives. Now, there is a potential. It has been since my first game that I saw it. We're going to dismount here, though, because I don't trust. I'm not putting Ginger in a bad spot. Not that we couldn't buy another horse, because we could. Hello. Load. There's a potential spawn point right there for bad guys. Those are where I saw my first 2 bad guys. They snuck up on me as I was coming down out of here, and they kicked my butt because I didn't know how to fight back and I didn't have a weapon in my hand. Now, the one thing to look for to know if you're going to see a camp, an active camp versus an inactive camp, and sometimes it can be deceiving, is a campfire that's burning. If there's a burning campfire, there's bad guys. Woo! That is a very good thing, boys and girls. Let's hit the button here and let me show you what just happened. So understand, as you do things in the game, you build skill points towards extraction. That's cutting down trees and digging out. Actually, I don't think clay is digging out stuff. But if you mine and cut down trees, turn them into logs, that's extraction. Then you got hunting, then you got farming, then you got diplomacy. We talked about that earlier. Then you got survival, which is where you're collecting stuff off the ground, which is where clay comes into play. Production is where you make stuff. So look at it this way. If you're a new player to the game, okay, you collect sticks and stones. You need 5 sticks for 2 stones to make, and you do this in your hand, you handcraft it, a stone knife. Okay, if you're smart, you collect 50 sticks and then 20 stones. If you're overweight, drop one or the other on a path next to where you're working. Go back, pick them all up. Then you craft 10 stone knives all at once. Turn on fast crafting when you're setting up your game settings, okay? So do that. Then you'll have 10 stone knives. That will only weigh 5 kilograms. Now, a stone weighs 1 kilogram each, so you're picking up 20 stones, that's 20 kilos. And when you start the game, you only have a 35 kilo carrying capacity. Sticks are only 1.1 kilo, 1/10 of a kilo each. I don't know how that breaks. Decikilo or something, whatever. 10 sticks is 1 kilo. All right. So between the 20 stones and the 50 sticks, you're going to have 25 kilos of stuff. All right. So when you make 10 stone knives, you're only going to have 5 kilos because each stone knife only weighs half a kilo. All right. So when you do these things, you get points for this. Now, I'm maxed out in survival, I'm maxed out in production. Diplomacy, we're only at level 5. Farming, we're level 6. We're level 6 in hunting and level 6 in extraction. And you see, I've got 11.1 points to 1,500. So we just leveled up here. But now, building things, extraction activities and building structures gives you building technology. Hunting animals, setting traps, and fishing give you survival tech. Farming and breeding animals, farming tech, and then making things, crafting things, and cooking gives you production tech, okay? And this unlocks various buildings for your village, right? Okay, so we just got a point for farming technology? Yes, because we just unlocked the fold, which is for sheep. And they provide buckets of milk and wool, which means now we can expand what we have, what we offer in the kitchen. With milk, we'll actually be able to make cheese. Cheese, grommet. But wool also allows us to make more stuff in the sewing hut. So we're going to be able to build a fold and do sheep here soon. Cowshed is what you really want because then you get milk, and that's big time. And then eventually you get to an apiary, which gives you honeycomb. And then you get to food storage 3, which is bigger. And then barn 3, which is bigger and more jobs. And then the windmill allows, it's just a neat building. You have the kern in the barn, but it's more efficient than the kern, which is the little turning stone that grinds like oat grain, wheat grain, or rye grain into flour. Okay, that's what those are. So, yes. So now, the key takeaway from what I just said is when you do things, you get skill points for Rasimir, for your character. It also goes towards your technology. But when you have villagers doing things, their efforts also go towards your technology because this benefits the village. Does that make sense? So you doing things benefits skills and technology, but your people doing things also benefits technology and their personal skills. All right, cool. All right, let's look where we're at. We're right here. Okay, we're going to actually ride over here, check this spot for a cart, then we're going to jog over here, check this for the campsite, come up here, look for the coins, look for the other camps, and then we're going to back down, and then we're going to work our way back towards Gostovia and home. All right, questions? Got it? Get it? Got it? Good. E key. You know what? Poof. Here she comes. She always seems to come from the right, so always be looking off to your right. And there's a crash cart. Cool. All right. Let's dismount. Let's hold down the X key. Arm. And see, there's stuff here for sewing. Wool fabric. There's wool. And then there's a bundle. Oh, there's a wool thread. And this will have a wheat beer, which sells nicely. Okay. That cart's trash. Would have a couple of good wheels if we could deal with that, but we can't. All right. So we'll go ahead. You know what? Yeah, we'll go ahead. We're going to do this on foot. Stay put, Ginger. So she's in a good spot. We're going to jog up here. Take a look across that bridge. There's nothing over there. I've yet to see anything over there. Now, coming up through here, we'll grab a sip of water real quick. We're going to stick our head up over and look for a camp right here. And this camp typically has stuff like we just found, which, look at that pig losing its ass. It has textiles. So it has cloth of various kinds. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to jog up here. And this is not going to give you a good visual for how to get here, but if you come up this direction, you'll see the pigeon spawn. Go to where the pigeon spawn is. Yeah, see? Pigeon. Over here is where you'll find the pile of rocks, usually with a shovel, so it's easily recognizable. And you will have the, under the right of the two rocks, you'll have a, that's a rock, coin purse with like 300 coins in it. I'm looking for a hostile camp in that clearing right there. Now here's an abandoned camp, okay? The hostile camp is over there. It's a hunter's camp. You'll see upwards of 4 dudes, and they will come after you. I don't know if I have a picture of this yet, so let's just take a quick, whoop, nope, hold on, gotta turn this off. Wink. Turn the HUD back on, map, and so you can see where we're at. So there was the pigeon thing, and then we came like 75 meters west. Here's where the camp is, and then the hunter's camp will be right over here. Okay, first year you won't see that. If it's there, it'll be abandoned. Okay, but after you get to like in your journal, see how we're on chapter 10, the Dynasty continues. All right. Chapter 5 and beyond is where you'll start seeing bandits, because at that point the game assumes you've gone through enough steps of the development process, because it kind of walks you through these things. Making your first stone axe, cut down trees, eat your lunch just like your old papa, things like that. At this point we've done everything except got a wife and an heir, which we're doing pretty good. It's only day 2 of spring of year 4. All right, we got a village with like 20 people. There's our village. You can see this from orbit. All right. So, and I'm playing with 7-day seasons. So, and I'm doing a lot of work offline, so you guys don't see it all. Let me hit this, and paste, and then this. Save as. This is going to be our abandoned camp north of Hornica. Yeah. I don't see that on here so far. Oh, I know what it would be. It would be, okay. Cool. All right, so I'm taking screenshots of all this stuff. Because either I'm going to do something or I'm going to update the wiki. Excuse me. So that you guys can see what it is that I see. So that hunting camp is over there. There. I'll show you how to approach that here in a second. There's arrows, bronze arrows too, that's good. And a bow, which is not bad. Better than no bow. And bow knows. No bow is no go. Alright, there's a stone conifer and some fur. Sometimes you... here's a big find, an iron axe. That's what you want as your primary melee weapon. Okay? Iron cudgel, if you get it, dump it. It's to me it's useless. The axe serves, it's a utility purpose because you can chop down trees and eat your lunch. And what did I thought I saw something. 2 arrows is kind of light. Typically there will be 4 to 6 arrows. And then you want to look for a coin purse, usually at these kind of sites. And just, what did I tell you? There's an iron arrow. There's another one. And there's another one. A-Train might know what he's talking about. Okay? So we just picked up 2 bronze and 3 iron arrows. So you could arm yourself with that bow and those iron arrows and the iron axe, and then you and the stone knife, you are ready to go. All right. If you look at my setup here, I got an iron axe in slot 1, my crossbow in slot 3. For some reason, because I'm a doofus, I brought the hammer along, but it's 2 kilos. I've also got Ginger can carry 16 kilos. And then I got a stone knife. You always keep a knife equipped, and I recommend slot 8 because then you skin stuff after you kill it. And if you don't skin stuff after you kill it, you will not get the full credit for the kill. Just like if you cut down a tree, but you don't chop it in the logs, you will not get full credit towards extraction. So make sure you do that, okay? Now, let's talk about this spot over here. So, our little spot where the pigeon is up over there. To approach this spot, you come this way. And then you're going to be looking right down into the camp. Oh, no, it's not this side. I'm on the wrong side of it. Let's go back over here. And see all these berry stuff? We're going to start collecting. These are unripe berries. You can't eat them, but you can turn them into rot, and that turns into fertilizer. Okay? So collect these like several hundred at a time. Now, don't collect steak. I want steak. Because now what we're going to do is we're actually going to start in the summer. They'll be ripe. Okay? And now, if I use my skill, see how the bushes in front of me are not glowing? I've already pulled the berries off of those. All right. We're going to target maybe 200 or so. Each berry then turns into 1 rot. So this is 181 rot so far we've collected, right? It takes 10 rot to make 1 thing of fertilizer. All right? So increments of 200 to, in the hundreds, just something that's an even number of 10 or whatever is a smart thing to do. Now, I guess my, we done? We got a couple more bushes over here. We'll get to 300. Hello? And berries add up in weight too. All right. Oh, there's one more. We're not going to get quite to 300. We're close. All right. So let's go back to what we were talking about. All right. So right over there is the spot where the coin purse will be. You approach through this saddle. Notice it's a low area between 2 peaks. That's what defines it as a saddle. If you come up on this, you can see that camp. Now, you will be in fighting range. They can hit you here, but they will not see you. An approach that's safer is come up here, and even then you may get a shot on them, but then you got to be prepared to retreat back to safety. Okay? All right, so let's do this. We're going to actually exfil back out to the north. What's exfil mean? A-train? Exfiltration. Infiltration, exfiltration, special operations stuff. All right, so where are we going? We're going back over to where the creek is. We're doing the looting path in reverse. Now, we left Ginger over here. We're going to come over here, and then we're going to summon her over. All right, and there's your crash cart in the creek, okay? So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to actually hide, map. Let's turn that on real quick. Oops. Okay. Let's see here. If we put this in tutorial playthrough, crash course. This is actually loot spawn like 3. Yes, I do not have. Oh yeah, there we go. All right, so this is gonna be loot 003. I'm really nerding out on trying to gather this information to try and make it easier for new players. Small container's got some apples, and it's got 100 coins, or 55 coins. There should be 100, though, because there's a coin purse. Boom, there's 100. There's a water skin we needed. Hey, that was free. Nice. And then there's a clay bottle and a wine bottle. Those sell for about 50 coins each. Okay. This cart actually is in pretty good shape, except for the fact it's missing a wheel. The Batmobile lost a wheel and Joker got away. All right. So now we've accomplished this aspect of the mission. Now let's bring Ginger over. She should come trotting up on the right. Oh, there she is. Now, here's the crossroads right up here. I warned you about where the Tatanka are. Okay? Moose are on the right, deer are on the left, but you're going to be coming this direction. So cut overland down to this point where the crash cart is. Come on, girl. We got writing to go do. I hear you. I know. I smell. I got it. All right. So we're going to take this up the hill, but we're going to keep an eye out for Tatanka. When you get up close to the crossroads, now, the bison, Wizent, Tatanka, buffalo, all right, have a very short detection range. So unless you're kind of up close to them, they ain't going to mess with you, all right? Now, we're taking a right, in which case you would have taken a left. There should be moose on our left here. There's moose. It'll be easy here. Alright, so we cross this bridge. Now we're coming up to the start point. We're right to the start point. I'm going to show you where things are because... Alright, here we are. This is the start point. So when you first jump into the game, this is where you are. There's a sign that says Gustovia Denica. Oh, looky here. There's actually a cart. You can go that way to get to Gustovia and get started, but you want to hit this cart first because you're going to get a flat straw hat, dun, 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 copper sickle, dun, 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 and a package which may have something you can sell in it. You're not going to need rye early game anyway. All right. Now, second thing you do is look south, southeast. So there's south, there's southeast. Look at that rise over here. You jog over here, come up on the hill, and sometimes right here there will be a chest with some money in it and a shovel. Grab that, and then you head down to the path and then follow that over to where we were. Okay, am I making sense? All right, now, we've already checked Gustovia. I don't... Well, wait a minute. We may have some crap to sell. Oh, we got quite a bit to sell. Let's head back into Gustovia. We could go that way. There's deer there. We'll head back into Gustovia here and sell our stuff. And then we'll run over to Borowo and see if there's any recruits we can pick up. Now notice her stamina bar is going down when you're just at a trot like this. Well, it's just a little more in a trot. This is a slow gallop. When you go to fast gallop, her stamina actually goes down. We're going to see if Adelina has some money.
Hello there. Whatever you need,
Oh.
I got it.
Nope.
Goodbye.
You don't have anything. Albert, we don't want to talk to him. All right, here's the guy we want to talk to. Hello? There we go. Sobimir.
How is life treating you?
All right, what's up, bud?
My wares never disappoint.
Okay, so we're going to sell him the beer bottle, the bow, the bronze arrows, F-E-F, clay bottle, F-E-F. I guess we'll keep the copper sickle. We'll dump it into resource storage so our farmers can use it. Here's a perfectly good flat straw hat. These sell nicely. Flour, we're harvesting wheat this season. We don't need that. Fur, we'll take that. The hood, don't need that. I've already got one. The iron arrows, we don't need. We've got tons of those. We're not even using them. All right, then there's our weapons loadout. The meat from the wolves we killed. Sell that. Potions were good. Roasted meat. This roasted meat's in much better shape than this roasted meat. But see, it doesn't say there's poisoning down here, so we'll sell this. The rye we'll hold on to. Rye beer sells good. And what else? Steak. Stone knife. Straw hat. Unripe berries we're holding on to. Water skin we're holding on to. Wheat beer. Oh, look. It's 182. He's got 183 coins. Boom. You're broke. Thanks. Appreciate you.
Good day.
Thanks. Smell you later. Here's where you can get some geese. Some honkers. Alwyn we don't want to talk to. There should be another vendor here somewhere. If not, we can take care of it over in Borwell. I think what's his name up here? Edmund. Should have some money.
Goods in the valley.
That's good. Let's see here. So we're going to sell him the wine bottle, the wooden bolts. Now, if you find a wooden crossbow early game, hold on to it. You need it during the Unigast quest line to give to the dude. This is at the back end of it. There's two things you need to keep, and you should find them, and that is a potion of sobriety and a wooden crossbow. Those are two items you will need to complete the Unigast quest line, and you don't want to have to go find them when you have to run all the way down the Hornica, and it's like, oh, you need a potion of sobriety. Oh, great. Now I got to run all the way back up to somewhere to get it. If you find one, hold on to it. Okay. All right, we're all set.
Have a good day.
Thanks. All right, now we have sold off the stuff we need to sell off. Is it late day yet? Yeah, it's going to be 4 o'clock. What's up, Uber? That's where you'll go collect a bunch of your stuff early on. That's the area where I built Reverbend in the previous playthrough. You got a vendor in that building there. All right, not too many bodies up here, though. That's not good. Notice everybody's just coming out of town, which is interesting. Like, oh, you show up and everybody comes out. Who are we looking at here? All right, this lady is a 332221, which is not bad. Early game, you could pick her up, and really probably pick her up anyway. Her 1 is in diplomacy, and we've got plenty of people with 3s in diplomacy, but she's a 3 in production and a 3 in farming, which is pretty good to have. All right. What you'll want early is someone who's a 3 in extraction, which is the leftmost, the first one of those numbers. Why is that, A-Train? Because you're going to want to put them to work in a woodcutter's shed. Okay. And if you need chickens, this is the place to get chickens. You know what? Let's check something. Because Rocky is not getting busy like he should be. See, we only have 3 chickens. We've already got 1 baby goose. We got a gosling already. So we are going to... Whoops. Let's pick us up 1 more. Let's get a... You know what? Whoops. We're just going to get a mature hen. Okay? Because we want to get some baby chicks going here so we can up our egg production. The geese are helping in that regard, though, which is good. Let's throw down some grub. Eat an apple. And just like your mom said, eat an apple. You're hungry, eat an apple. Your mother ever say that to you? I think, yeah, roasted meat. We can ditch this. Dump. Fish meat gives you more. See how this is +6 in roasted meat? The fish meat will give you more. plus 7. Okay. All right. So now we've handled that aspect of things. Now, see, it's showing me a little poisoned, but it's already worn off. If you get a little poison, like 10, 15%, don't worry about it. Ain't going to kill you. We could check the beach here. What are you going to find over here? Oh, you know what we need to do, though? Let's take a second to go take a long walk off a short pier. What does that mean, A-Train? We're going to take a bath, kind of. Trying to find a deep spot here in the water. There we go. Got it. If you can get your head all the way underwater, then you'll be good to go. You will get clean. And how do you see that? You hit I right here. This is your stinkiness. Okay. So you just got to figure out where the deep water areas are on the map. All right, let's take a ride along the beach here and look for items. Barrels, bags, stuff like that. This is interesting. I knew there was a spawn point over here. So let me take a picture. And we're going to mark this on the map. And then I'm going to update my map that I made for you guys. So we're going to call this beach, tutorial playthrough. This is east of Borowo. I'm being real specific with my pictures. So, all right. So where are we on the map? We are just ashore from the duck spawn, between the two perch spawns. All right. So right there. Okay. So now I've got this marked. If you guys haven't seen this, I think I uploaded this on the community page. And if I didn't, let me know. I will make sure to do that. So let me go in here, go hit this, and hit spawn sites. I think I already have this on there, though. And I do, but now I can actually move it. Because I like to move it. There. Now it's in a more accurate location. I think sometimes that appears there. This site will sometimes have fishing spears. And I knew there was one here somewhere, and it doesn't have a fishing spear right now, but sometimes it'll have fishing spears. So that's one to look for, okay? And I just put a map the other day of fishing stuff spawn sites, and then also vendors where you can get fishing gear and now it's gotten foggy, which is a little eerie. We are going to go looking for trouble here before it gets too dark. First, we're going to grab some stuffs. I don't want the steak. Take the berries, though. All right, so we're at 300. Let's get to 400 on berries. Now, notice I'm making a little bit of a tactical mistake here. What is my tactical mistake? Anyone? Bueller? There's reeds. Oh, right here. Cool. 397. That's pretty good. All right. Tactical mistake was I dismounted and I didn't get a weapon in hand. We're going to ride off that. What time is it? 18:21. Oh, yeah. That's plenty of daylight. Now, we do want to look here at the base of the bridge. There's nothing there. There's the road off to Sambor's hut. This fog vexes me. I am vexed. I got a bad feeling about this. dismount. I hear you. Yeah, you smell something, girl? Stand by. Load. Up. All right. We're going to track this on foot. Damn it. I don't want the stupid steak. Be patient. You just got to let it go through its collection cycle. Now, there are multiple potential spawn sites for bad guy camps right through here. And this fog that's moved in makes it tricky to see anything. Notice there's a lot of broadleaf plantain right in front of us. No? Good night. I do not like this at all. That fog is just spooky. And I don't mean the AC 130. Camp, 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 camp. Hello. I don't see any movement. We're close enough that somebody should have moved. That said, all right, there's nobody there. I'm going to make sure there's nobody up here either. There's a couple of camp spawns up this way. And I want to make sure we don't get jumped while we're looting. Anywhere there's a flat dirt area, that's a potential camp spawn site. And there's one up in here. Man, I know I'm going to scream. Some jerk off's going to come out of nowhere and they're going to be like, ah, I'm alive. Okay. This is good information. Find me this camp here. All right, looks like the area is secure. So let's come back down to it. Let's, I hate that we're in twilight, but let's get a reference point and then picture time. Map reference. This and boom. And menu, save as. This is going to be abandoned camp. Whoops. Whoa. Oh, you know what? East of Sambor Cutoff. That's even more specific. Okay, good. I like being more specific. Let's look where we are. Right there. Okay. So where the road does a jiggity jog, that's where we're looking at. All right, so now let me kick over here. And there's where the road does a jiggity jog. So I can click on this abandoned camp, copy that star to duplicate it, and move it right over here. So we have a known hostile camp right up above our location currently. And that's why I went that way to look. All right. This is a known hostile camp location here. Now we have an abandoned camp location here. Let's check it out. Fishing spears. And now I've got to add to another map. Dang it. Hang on. Let me drop those because that now X. Okay. All right. This is going to seem stupid, but I kind of want to put them back the way they actually were. All right. So we're going to take this. We're going to turn it this way. Oh, no, don't do that. You know what? That's good enough. Sure. See, there's a bucket, too. Typically, there will be a bucket associated. You know what, now? I don't. Crap. Give me the stupid fishing spear. Thank you. Okay. That'll do. All right. So again, now I got to take another picture. So escape, turn the HUD off, copy, turn the HUD back on, go back to the map. Now, paste that, save as image. Fishing gear loot east of Sambor cutoff. Cool. All right, so now we've got that there. Now I have to go back over to Canva, and we have to open a second instance of Canva because now I need my fishing map. Now I'm going to have to go update this. Oops. There's a loot spawn and abandoned camp spawn. So I need to abandoned camp spawn star, and that's going to go right over here-ish. All right, now let me look at the map again just to make sure I'm in the right general area. Okay, it can go a little further this way. It's lining up with another thing on here. I hate when it does that. Hey, dude, quit locking things in. I don't need them all to be... That's close enough. All right, that's good. All right, cool. So now I can file, save that. Excellent. So there's another space. And I did put this map up on the page too. So you guys can find that on the community page on my YouTube channel. All right. So there we go. So now we have an abandoned camp and we have fishing gear in the camp. All right. So we'll take these two fishing spears. We'll take the bucket. That's typically what you find together. We'll arm up. There's a lot of crap here. Look at this. Anything in here? No. No. Oh my gosh, look at all the frickin' fishing meat. These guys were good. And another bucket. We don't need the firewood. We'll get that in a second, but look. There's another bucket down here. Sip of water. So we want to make sure we give a good look to this area in case there's... That's weird that the bucket was this far away. I found a duck. That's good. So when that happens, I'm going to look at your map. All right. This is, again, this is your typical default filters, main. Okay. You click the left arrow, that takes you to wild animals. One of these duck spawns is what we just spotted. All right. And again, if it's white, there's animals there. If it's gray, like that wolf, you've killed everything in that spawn, but it will respawn at the beginning of the following season. Okay. So that's stone. Nothing in there. Let's see what's in the dumped loot. More fish meat. Imagine that. And you can eat raw fish meat. It will not hurt you. We're heading back to camp anyway. Might as well take the firewood. Is there anything else? Now, I could... This is also why I recommend you turn shadows to low and you turn your foliage to low so you can see and stuff's not overgrown. Okay? Because you won't see the loot stuff if you use the skill here. Wait, oh, that's a cudgel. See, it looked like a stick. Not worth anything, but a couple of coins. Early on, grab those. I mean, you know, if you don't have any other weapons, it's better than nothing. It's a beat them over the head stick. All right, let's get hot. Up, we're ready to go. So, we have checked over here. Where is that camp spawn? Where did I see that? We're at the right edge of the map too. When you start seeing blurry stuff, blurry scenery, that means you're at the edge of the map. And then it'll bump you back into the map. I did not. Well, at least the fog lifted. We have found a couple of cool things. Let's just go ahead and scout the hillside here. I think this is a potential camp spawn too. Yeah, okay, so there's the road to Sambor's place. This is a potential camp spawn. It'll be a lumber camp. And we'll just grab some more unripe berries. So there's 400. Let's see if we can get to 500. Then we would have the equivalent of 50 fertilizer. Well, it's 500 rot, which is 50 fertilizer. Okay. Oh, there's more berries up there. Now, summertime, summertime. We're going to actually start collecting berries, and we have our, we'll put 2 people in the, there we go, 501. That's good. You collect yeah, you better run, you stinking badger. We don't need no stinking badgers. Is this a potential camp spot? This is a potential camp spawn right here. Why do you say that, A-Train? Well, it's about the right size, and it's flat and dirt. That's why I say that. Hush. Badgers, I'm telling you. Don't mess with me, man. I got an itchy trigger finger. Flat, kind of roundish dirt spots are potential camp spawns. How much are we weighing here? Oh yeah, we're getting full. So let's head back towards the village. So there's a potential recruit in Borowo, but maybe. That fog was just creepy. Okay, so we've done the reverse looting path. We picked us up another chicken. We've gotten several hundred, if not several thousand coins worth of stuff. Most of the weight we're carrying is, and this is where we built Riverbend, in this area here. Because my house was like right here. And there's berry bushes and stuff there. And then you have all the spawns along here for the roach fish, which if you don't know what a roach fish is, it's a carp, part of the carp family. I looked this up. It's something they have in Europe. See, our village comes all the way down to here. There's more berries. All right, we are going to go up to the bridge and dismount on foot and do a quick patrol. We'll pick up some more berries while we're here too. Right here looks good. Nothing right here to pick up. Up. There's a little low spot right here where bad guys will camp. There's another one right over here. There are 2 potential camp locations right here. Now in winter time, there's the winter camp, which is up there by the Tatanka. Okay. Tatanka, Wisent, Buffalo, Bison. Bad guys! Run, 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 run! Guess what we just found? All right. I'm exfilling to the north, and then we're going to turn and drop that guy. What the hell happened? Oh, geez. Hello. Hi. How you doing? Oh, is that as far as you can go? Well, never mind. How did you not drop? Really? In your face, pal. And in your face, too. You guys. Really? You hit like a pansy. All right. Well, they got a little further. Oh, where's your cudgel? Where'd you drop it? Where'd you drop? Where's your toy? There it is. I'll take that off your hands. You won't be needing it anymore. Hey, what's up, Snapperhead? Oh, there's one of those 99 bottles of beer on the wall. Okay, let's go see where their camp is. I told you, you got to keep your head on a swivel. I saw movement on the left side and said, yep, there it is. This is the second of two spots. Now, the issue here is notice there is light at the fire, but there's no fire. Okay? That's, I think there's a fire if they have like a stone thing, a stone fire pit. Okay? These snapper heads. All right. So let's see exactly where we are on the map so we can plot this. Because I actually have this mapped. All right, so we're a little further up. See, the first one is like typically right here. This is the second one. This actually may be the other one, which would be flat open. That spot there may be a spawn point. So, snapperhead spawn. Let's turn this off. Let's hit this. Nope. No, we're not loading the game back. Thank you. In fact, let's do a quick save. Boink. All right. Go back to the map. And then let me paste. Boink. Save as. Boink. Bandit. Camp. Veronica. Okay. God, I'm using such long file names. It's ridiculous. All right. So there's that. So it's right here, kind of right off of this split. Okay. So this area here, you got to watch yourself, and you got to be looking this direction to the left. Okay. The winter camp is typically up here-ish. I think it's in this spot. It's right by this wizard spawn, but it's abandoned, and that's only in winter. Thus the name Winter Camp. Yeah, glad I got them all too. Really, guys, really, seriously. You hit me twice, and you didn't even do 3 points of damage. I think I'll have a dandelion. And, oh, look, we're healed. Meanwhile, let's have some dried fish meat. You can actually eat this fish meat, too. See, it's only +4 food, whereas dried is +7. Okay, cool. All right, so there's this, and let's... Since we apparently have to clean... Oh, there's a bag. That's useful. Contraband. Ooh, mead is good. Not that I drink it. Don't drink the mead. Okay? You use the mead in the herbalist hut to create Potion of Possibilities. That allows you to reallocate the points in your skill level. These skill points right here. Okay? Once you max out, like I'm maxed out here and I'm maxed out here, the only thing I don't know is if these points, the way this is set up where it's plus 15% experience, if that goes towards your technology. I don't know that. And so that throws me for a little bit of a loop. Oh, geez, what's... Oh, okay, that's information I needed. Sorry, I'm getting a work-related freaking email. below in red. Have a green see Tuesday morning. Okay. No rod cut necessary. Okay, good. Super. She answered my questions. That's nice. Thank you for doing that. So yeah, so when you do the potion of possibilities, you can reallocate these points. In which case, you would reallocate out of this because you can no longer get experience for this. I just don't know if that goes towards your technology. And that said, you could use these points here, I think, more efficiently. Like Survivalist is 30% slower loss food and water. We could put a point towards Insensitive, which gives you 2 degrees Celsius more temperature tolerance. And otherwise, Water Dancer, 10% faster movement in water. Headstrong is alcohol resistance. I don't care. Iron Liver is poisoning resistance. I don't care. You don't get poisoned. Unless a bad guy shoots a poisoned arrow at you, which is why you keep a couple of St. John's wort on you. And that way you've got a natural solution to it. Okay. But the Potion of Possibilities will make you drunk. And then you get to deal with that. So, fun. All right. Super. And that is why we left Ginger back there. See? There's a method to the madness, gang. All right. A-Train knows what's up. Oh, whoops. Doofus. Hang on. I gotta check my map. Although I know visually where it is. All right. So we're right here, which is, again, right by where the road splits. That would be right here. All right. So let's check. That's the map for fishing spears. We want the spawn sites. Oh, you know what? Yeah, we're actually right in that area. Boom. I just made a little tweak to it. Although I think, you know what, that's kind of represent. I've got 2 stars, two red stars kind of close together there. This is just the north half of the map. But in this area, you may get a spawn here, or here. Kind of in those areas. All right? Cool. That's day 3. Or we're into day 3. Hello? Because I think the other spot maybe like right here. Or right here. Kind of in this low area. And that's the sneaky cheeky thing, for what the Brits like to say. It's the cheeky that the devs like to do. Is put stuff in low spots so it's a little hard to see. Okay. So we're at max weight. We've got unripe berries, which are at the bottom of the list. We've got 25 kilos of unripe berries. So that tells me 100 unripe berries is 5 kilos. We're going to drop the sticks that we keep picking up. I don't want sticks. We'll take the St. John's wort. Now we got 4 of them on us. That's plenty. That's like 20% poison healing. And presto, there's 6. Oh, perfect. 600 even. I like it. Now, if I drop the steak here, it will show up on the radar later. Man, we got a good haul out of this deal. XEF. Boom. You know something? Hang on. That's dumb. Let me show you guys this. We got 2 stones. All right. We got 11 stick. E. Take the steak. Oh, look. There's 2 stones. Pick up that one. Pick up that one. No, not the stick. Settle down, Ginger. I'll be down in a second. I'm going to drop X. No. F. That'll drop 2 sticks. Okay, so now we're 10 sticks and 4 stones. Q. REF. The 4 stones weigh 4 kilos. The 10 sticks weigh 1 kilo. So that's 5 kilos of weight. Boom. So we're carrying too much, but we just dropped from 5 kilos to 1 kilo of those materials. Because, again, a crafted stone knife is only half a kilo. We checked over there for fishing gear. There's none. There's morel mushrooms and more berries. We may collect morel mushrooms. Now that we're getting more eggs, that means we can make scrambled eggs with mushrooms, which just sounds yummy tasty. All right, girl. Nice job. Let's see. Do we have anything on board? Oh, doggone it. What a moron. All right. We'll go sell that stuff. Okay, what do we got here? We got some apples. Okay, the bag will drop here. Sell, buckets. We're going to take those along with these. We got lots of buckets. Now we're way overweight. That's okay. Copper sickle will leave here. The cudgels we got to sell. There's the meat. Firewood we'll leave here. Fishing spears will run down to the deal. The fur will leave here. Extra iron axe will leave here. The mead will leave here. I guess. Oh, no, we did pick up that basket. We'll go on another trip for that. Onions. Rye will leave here. Remember, leaving stuff in resource storage is so your people can get access to it to do their jobs. Like the hunters can get their stone knives. Aha! This is what we need to dump. Yes, we're still significantly overweight. I'm hitting the button here to run, and we're not running. Right? So over here, we're going to go to our wicker crate. Compost bin looks cool. Wicker crate's actually useful. A little hint from A-Train. XEF. Boom, 600 berries. That'll turn into 600 rot. And now, let's see. Let's take these. We start making arrows now too. Gosh, we have so much fur. Awesome. All right, we're going to take all these buckets. Now we're not making potions. Well, let's get a drink of water while we're here, I guess. Since we're not making potions, only make potions during the winter. You can keep a couple of buckets of water in the herbalist hut. Otherwise, put them in the food storage shack. And that way your people will have... Oh, whoa. I haven't filled up my water skin. Now we'll be set. Cool. All right. So now we're all good on water, and this is where your people get all their food and water. So you got to keep that stuff in here. I mean, I've got tons of water. We got soured milk. That can be used to make quark. Okay. And then buckets of water can also go in the kitchen. Buckets of sour milk can be used to make quark. You know what? And if you make quark, you can make cheese. You know what? Give me that buckets of soured milk. Let's go see how we do this. All right, where do I do this? Do I do this here? I do it here in the cauldron. Other, quark. Bucket of soured milk by the scheme. Scheme is not unlocked. It's unlocked now. Aha. Oh. We don't have milk. We can go get milk. This gives us 100 quark. One bucket of milk and... Ooh. Ho. I have a plan. Great. Custer had a plan. All right, here's what we're going to look at. Check this out. Go to management and click on this. This is your food. People's demand control. Food items. Click this. See this list here? That's all the food items, okay? Now, buckets of milk are number 16 on the list. Pretty popular. Cherry pie is number 1, which is awesome because I love cherry pie. Why there's not an apple pie, I don't know, but that's okay. Buckets of sour milk are number 7. Well, guess what we just did? We just got rid of all our buckets of sour milk and we turned them into quark. Quark is number 23 on the list. We don't want our people consuming the quarks. We're going to click that, turn it off. What do we have? That's a great question. We're out of our bread stuff. We have soup, pottage, meat with gravy, stew, porridge with berries, mushroom soup, roasted fish, cabbage. Then you get down to some of the dried fish meat and then roasted meat. And then you have beetroot, which beetroot and meat makes soup. Then you're getting into raw materials here. Carrots and meat make stew. Cabbage and meat makes pottage. Okay? See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? So, anyway. And you can turn this stuff off. Like if the people want eggs, too bad. I'm holding on to the eggs. So we can make scrambled eggs with mushrooms. So I'm going to take... am I? We can get fresh morel mushrooms right outside. Oh yeah, there's morel mushrooms in here. Super. Let's run up here and check the chickie and the goosies. So we got 2 adult geese, George and Gracie, and then there's honk honk honk. And then there's the kid. And the kid is Gawker. So there's George and Gracie, and then there's Gabby. Now these nests fill up quick. So they've already gotten busy and had 1 baby in the first year I had them. Well, no, it wasn't the first year. It was the second year. The first year they're growing up. I think it takes like 6 months for them to mature. I think the best play for the animals is always get them as babies. It's much cheaper. Excuse me. I hear you. Honker. See, and that's why we picked up another hen. Because they're not... We'll produce more eggs, but also we're not getting any baby chicks. Rocky over there. Okay. You can do all the management here early on of your animal stuff yourself. Otherwise, you'll assign a person to the chicken house, you'll assign a person to the goose house, you'll assign someone to the stable. You see what I'm saying? And you will be busy all the time with that stuff. Now, we got some eggs. I want to dump off. Oh, we did just get 10 buckets though. That's nice. Leave those in here for now. And I'm staying kind of loaded up. We have onions. Why is having onions significant? A train. We could make vegetable soup, which you need 1 beetroot, 1 cabbage, 1 carrot, and 1 onion to make eggs. Let's get the eggs. How many eggs do I have? 5, 10, 20, 33. Ah, it's a multiple of 3. I love it. Cool. So there's that. don't think we're going to have any onions coming in. Oh, man, there's rot in here. Ugh. Throw that out. We don't want that contaminating our food. Cool. All right, we can put the quark back in here so we're not hauling it around. We're going to run over to Gustovia and look to sell more stuff. Plus, we're going to look to get 10 buckets of milk, and then we can make cheese. Grommet. Now our people will be happy because cheese. Nope. There. Cheese is number 13. Lucky 13. Yay. That's a good number on the list. Hooray. So, yeah. All right. Let's see if we've got anything in here I need. Oh my gosh, there's one incredible edible egg. Let's put one of these back, and we're going to take this one. Why'd you take that one, A-Train? Because it's at 75%. I don't want them to rot. So we'll put a fresh one in here for storage. There's onions. And, all right, so let's go to the cauldron. Oh, we need wooden bowls and morel mushrooms. Okay. So, and we're going to make 11. Yeah, we're going to make 11. So we need 33 morel mushrooms and 11 bowls. Which the bowls are not going to be in here any... Oh, they are. Okay, never mind. How about 11? Any morel mushrooms in here? No. This is getting mostly cleared out. Morel mushrooms are in here. We need 33 of them. Okay, that gives us 26. So we need 7 more on my math. There's some right up ahead of us. I saw some along the path too. Those are all berries there. We'll collect those up as berries though, because we make berries. Ah, here we are. I knew I saw more. And our girl or girls, I think it's only a girl right now. We'll collect all these up. In the herbalist hut, remember, they don't actually gather stuff off the ground. Okay? So you take assets from the ground. But that's an interesting little pile of dirt. Oh, you know what? It's probably where a tree was that I cut down and removed the stump. You remove stuff from the ground. The NPCs don't. It's like they go collect trees, you know, for logs. They go cut down trees. Well, they don't actually take trees. You'll see them look like they're cutting down trees, but they're actually not. There's more right up here. All right, and day breaks, so now we're just going to go do a little cooking. All right, cool. And then we're going to run to Gustovia, get some milk. Come back and make... Oh, is our girl already at work? No way. It's freaking early. Yeah, 6:40. You're early for work, lady. We need to get kitchen too, so we can get 2 people to work in here. Cool. All right.
Hello there.
All right, now she's 31. We can't actually talk to her. She's too young for me. All right. But Zygmunta, she works in the excavation shed. What the hell is she doing over here? Huh? What are you doing? What are you doing? There you go. Find somewhere else. Go hang out. You don't need the game being buggy. All right, folks, congratulations. You have some yummy, tasty breakfast this morning. 11 of y'all will get scrambled eggs with mushrooms. So, yay. We got food on us. We don't need that one steak. Wait, why are we heavy? Cudgels, beer bottles, lots of apples. $30. Wow, we got a lot of apples. Although these are poisonous, so these are no good. Watch. Well, it doesn't say it, but they are. I'll see if there's anything we can do with those apples. But oh, we need to drop our hammer too. No, not like Thor. Don't tell him to drop the hammer. Consumed apple. Okay, we're good. We didn't get sick. Hooray. Who's this?
How is life treating you?
All right, she's at 100% affection. She's wifey material. If you get a woman 100%, you go to, she's a romantic. All right, you hit romance. How are you doing, beautiful? Do not hit number 1. She'll be moving in with you real quick. Okay? Once she's at 100% affection. Boom. Hand me the birds, +7. Feel the breeze on my face already. Watch this. Watch. This is fun. The devs put some funny stuff in here. Watch this. You're the first thing I think about when I wake up. Maybe one day you will not only think but also see. Hey, bow chicka bow wow. Thanks. All right. So yeah. All right. Let's see if there's any other crap I need to take, and we'll go sell some stuff, and we'll. Oh, fishing spears. I need to do this. All right. Slow down for a second. We can take one of these, sell that. Hold that. I don't think we need these buckets. We'll trade those in. Cabbage seed, copper axe. Let's take one of those to sell. Copper sickle. If you get a bronze sickle, you don't need a copper sickle. Flat straw hats. Boink. Mushrooms for fur capelet, that can go. Fur shoes, that can go. Iron arrows we could get rid of. We're not using them, but we'll hold on to them for now just in case. Linen fabric, that's being made. Manure, bleh. Mead, we will hold on to that. But we do not want our people drinking it. So if we put this in food storage, you got to uncheck the box or your people will drink it. Medium wicker baskets. Let's ditch those. Poppy seeds, potions of healing too. Ooh, we got a bunch of those. I got a couple of them on me already. So, potions of sobriety. We don't need those. You know what? Sell 3 of them. Stamina, weight, recurve bow. Sold one of those. I think I've got another one in my personal storage. Rot. That's okay. Rye grain, steak, stones, stone knives. Let's leave those for now. The stone sickles we can sell. Yeah, that's pretty full. We don't need this torch either. Water skin we can hold on to. We'll leave the bowls and plates in here. Yeah, all right. We're pretty well full up. So let's start on our adventure for today. Let's eat something real quick. Cheese is like +65. You don't need that right away. Dried meat, let's eat that. And then 85, which means 2 of these. Nope, not that. 2 of these tops us off. Fish meat, let's throw that into the deal over here. And we'll restock our personal food for the day. The cheese has us covered, though. Might get stopped up, but we're going to go dump off the fishing spears in the fishing huts. Morel mushrooms. Let's leave those here. Onions. That's what we want to leave here. We got roasted meat and salted fish meat. Okay. Water skin. And yeah. Beetroots. Oof. We're gonna be doing some cooking so we don't lose the beetroot. What is it? Spring? Beetroot you plant in spring and you harvest in fall. Give me that. Sticks laying all over. Come on, people. Somebody pick up the steak. I see feathers. I know I did. Okay. We're not selling feathers anymore. We're going to use them to start making arrows in the... either the... probably not the smithy, but maybe the hunting lodge. All right. So we have, yeah, I built another one of these, by the way, because we don't have the other one. We don't have another one unlocked yet. So I built, I mean, the level 2 fishing lodge, so I built another one just so we have 2 people working fish. Cool. All right. All right, now we're clean. Okay. I see you. All right, let's look real quick. We're getting an alert up in the upper left. And that's telling us something is amiss at our services, which is our food stall. So what are we missing? No plums. Okay. You know what? Let's just throw apples out there then. We got lots of apples. Sure. We're selling beetroot. Oh, you know what? We can sell more beetroot than that. Let's keep the apples behind and let's sell the beetroot. There we go. Start moving that a little quicker. Yeah. There we go. Sweet. Bernadetta is our future wife-to-be. So that's why we have her working there. Because she is big-time skills. Alright. Working on getting her up to a 4 in diplomacy. And then we'll probably put her back to... we may put her in production, but I'm a 10 in production. So... Alright, Ginger. Let's ride, girl. Off to Gustovia to get some milk. We're going to come back and put that in food storage, or we'll make some cheese and we'll put that in for the people, or we'll set our girl up to make cheese. And then we're going to go make a lap around the lake. I'm looking for trouble. Excuse you. Why'd you slow down? I think the battery in my wireless keyboard's getting low. Alright, so we've cleaned most of the people here out of money. But we're going to buy some stuff here. Not from Albert, from Edwin.
Hello. Only the best products here.
You have milk. Buckets of milk. Oh, I need to go talk to the other guy for buckets of milk. Okay. That. There's some buckets. That. Be careful doing this. You don't want to sell something you actually want to keep inadvertently. Done it a couple of times. Not enough coins. All right. Take that. One of those. Take the salted fish meat. Okay, he's done.
See you soon.
All right, so... oh, she'll have some milk right here, I think. Annalena.
Hey, old friend.
Hey.
My wares never disappoint.
Do you have buckets of milk? You have buckets of water. You do not. Okay.
Have a good day.
course, there's cows right here.
How can I
Sobomir.
help you? Best goods in the valley.
Ah, he has buckets of milk. Let's get 10. Wait, you know what? Oh gosh, that's 4,000. Ooh. Okay, now he's got money. Buy stuff from me. See how that works? What am I selling? Potion of weight. I'm holding. Potion of sobriety. Boom, boom. Goodbye. Night vision. Instant healing 2. Oh, here we go. Here's the one that's got like a bunch there. Stone pickaxe. Take that. That. Oh, I forgot to drop this off at home. Crap. Okay, that's fine. We're heading back home anyway. So remind me when I get back to the village. Thanks.
See you soon.
All right, let's do a quick consolidation here of our iron bolts. We're down to 87. That kind of sucks. Beep, beep. One sprint gets you about halfway, then you let her regenerate, and as we get more farming points, we can actually increase her stamina. And I may well lay a more direct path through the woods. Good girl. All right. So now we have 10 buckets of milk. Do 100 things of quark. This means we're going to bump our late... you know what?
How can I help you?
Oh, you know what? I need to use
See
that
you
space.
soon.
We're making 100 things of cheese, people. That's a lot of cheese to cut. We actually didn't have to bump her off her job because she's over there working on that side now. This is actually 3 different workstations. Boom. There's roasting meat, there's the cauldron, and then there's the oven. How about them apples, so to speak? We got these apples too. Look at all the chests we got. You know what? Let's take like, I don't know. We'll leave like 70 of it. How are we doing weight-wise? We're halfway there. Now, one thing I do want to do is let's take a quick look at our field management, okay? So here's how our field setup is. Now we have a big flax field. It is not planted yet. Why is it not planted yet? Oh, okay, they're in the process of fertilizing it, okay? This is why I put another person in there, because now field 9 is flax as well, okay? So field 1 is oats. So rise plant spring harvest. Oats is spring plant fall harvest. Field 2 is wheat. Field 3 is beetroot. Field 4 is oats. Field 5 is carrots. Spring plant. Actually, this was winter plant. Will be summer harvest. Once we harvest. I wanted to do a spring plant. Actually, what I think we're doing is we're doing winter plant, summer harvest for carrots, and then we'll do summer plant, fall harvest for cabbage. Poppies are planted. They're working on the onions. So we got one completely planted and the other one they're working on. Then they're working on flax here, flax here, flax here. So this field here has to be fertilized. See, it's unfertilized, and then it's got to be plowed, and then it's got to be sown. So we have to fertilize it, and then it goes this color. And then you go through with the hoe, and you grub it. Then it goes this color, which means it's fertilized and ready to plant, and then you put in the plants. We may handle one of those ourselves, just to build our farming skill, because farming, see, we're 400 to 1500. We're level 6, so that's good. All right, super. Let's go, baby. Oh, hello. Hold on a second, girl. Just relax for a second. I hear you. Okay, did I get all of it? Good. All right. Yep. Oh, you know what? Thanks for pointing that out. You guys were supposed to tell me this. Drop the hammer. Drop the buckets. We're going to sell that 30 things of cheese. A little bit of food, that's fine. We'll probably find some more on the way. Plus, we got our 3 things of cheese for us. Okay, where are we at time-wise? 10:34. Excellent. All right, grand adventure time, gang. Ready? Which way do we want to go? Which way? Do we want to go clockwise around the lake or counter? What do you guys think? So we're here. We already checked this area here. So we could go this way, and then we could go into Denica and sell stuff. Or we could go this way, go into Denica, sell stuff back, and then come out this way. Although then we're kind of going into the area where the wolves are. Or we could go counterclockwise or clockwise. And then we've got to go across up here too, because we're doing talent search, right? You know what? Let's go this way. We'll go straight up to Baranica, check talent, sell stuff, come over to Baranica, and then we can come down. We'll take a look for the travelers camp here. We can come through here, look for the camp here. Spawn here. Go back to Tootkey, and then we can come along the south edge. And that ought to take us through most of the day. We can make the run into Denica or along the coast because it's a pretty open space. I don't mind doing that in the dark. That's okay. So, no. Let me just check. Oh, yeah, I took a bath. Okay. I don't want to be stinky when we go meeting new people. Look at y'all's dead asses laying up along the roadside there. Full stop. I hear you. I know. I put the brakes on kind of hard there. Well, well, well. Hot plant seedlings are what you make. You plant. Oh, there's a copper knife too. That's a nice little find. Okay, cool. So that's a campsite right there. Now, see, now the fire's burning. See the fire? The birds are falling out of the sky. Oh, no, those are the bad guys. That's hilarious. Look. Boink! Doink! Those are the dead guys that are supposed to be laying over here. Oh, my gosh, that was funny. I should clip that video and post it to the boards. All right, I see you. Let's go. Remember, your vision on the horse is limited to the front 180 degrees. What's up, Uber? All right, who we got here? Hey, yo, 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 you, Norbert, Norbert.
How can I help you?
Show me your
It's in
wares.
the valley.
See, he's already got berries, which would be sweet. We could start making the berry stuff again. 1,378. 1,330 coins. Boom. Was it worth it? Well, okay. 1,330 coins. Oh, wait, he didn't even buy them all. So 70 per cheese. All right. So that cost me 20 buckets of milk. Yeah, it's worth it. You need 20 buckets of milk, and then you let 10 sour, and then so you buy 10 buckets of milk, let them sour, or 10 buckets of sour milk, and then 10 buckets of milk. Make the sour milk in the cork. Use the milk with the cork to make cheese. Boom, 100 cheese. Sells for 70 each. That's 7,000 by my math. That's all. Yeah, you make a couple thousand coins out of that deal. All right. Take that. Oh, you don't have enough coins. Sorry, bro.
Goodbye.
Thanks. There's another sailor. Oh, we have people here. These people all have, well, Gerarda. Oh, she's got 3 threes. She has a 1 in extraction, but she's got 3 threes. Kunigunda. Sorry. Excuse me. Okay. She may be worth it. You don't want the guy with the 2 with you don't want either guy with 2 1s. But she could be useful. She's a 3 in diplomacy, which means she'll work in the market. She's a 3 in hunting and a 3 in production. Let's talk to her. Hello. Oh, she's 18. She's young too. All right. So let's say, Baranica, I hear someone's got a quest for you there. Well, that's where I am. And we know who that is too. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. That's a reply to one of my emails. All right. Small talk. Tell me about your skills. Likes track and play, so she likes hunting. Get along well with other people. Then she's good in diplomacy. Track and play, prey, track and prey, play. Track and prey. Here it is. Enjoy. This is why you have to click on it several times. Enjoy creating various things. Thus, she's in production. That's why she's a 3 in hunting, 3 in diplomacy, 3 in production. Okay. Anything give you a hard time? She doesn't like shopping or mining. Okay. And it's the one thing she's got a 1. So she's going to tell you what she's got a 1 in. Okay. For anything giving you a hard time. She's hired. Oh, I didn't romance her. Well, that was a waste. That's okay. It's not like I don't know where she's going to be. All right. So, hunter, diplomacy, and production. So, where do we want to put her? Blanca's the cook, and she's a 4 in production now. Oh, she just hit 4. She's a hunter. She could also work in the you know what? All right, Blanca's not. Why make 2 people unhappy? Because it grows the skills of both. 67 is about the highest we have too for happiness. We're going to put Blanca to work in the herbalist hut, which will increase the amount of stuff they do there. And that's a 2 for her, which isn't great, but if we get up to a 3, then that's fantastic. So Gerarda, she gets lucky. She's going to get a nice house out of this deal too. So simple house, simple house. Those are the simple houses. Thus the name, A-Train. Wow, that's genius. All right, that's a farmer's house. That's a farmer's house. Oh no, that's a new. That's where she's going to go. Okay. She got a house, and now she's going to go to work in the kitchen as the cook. Awesome. We have a new cook, and that's cool. All right. So now her scores will go up, and now we can continue our adventure. We got stone pick. Oh, there's, oh, come here. Hang on. All right. Who the heck else around here? I hear you. Just hang on a second. There's a lady up here with sheep, which we can go build a sheepfold too. Alina.
How is life treating you? Whatever you need, I've got it.
Now, she ain't got a whole lot of money. We're about to clean her out, too. Let's get rid of those stone pickaxes first. Okay. Torch. Okay, wool stuff we're keeping. I forgot to drop. You guys didn't remind me to drop that off. Thanks, chat. Come on now. Help a brother out. All right, that got rid of our cheese, too. We are set. Hooray.
Goodbye.
We're going to get a couple of lambs. $16.90 for the little ones. The sheep are twice that. Oh, wait. There she is. We are going to check Bandit Ridge. This is as close as I want to get her. Dang it. I didn't hold it down long enough. You gotta wait till it comes back up in the... There you go. Up! Oh, this is not... Well, I call it Bandit Ridge. Right up there is the Traveler's Camp. I'll flank around north, because if I can get a first shot off on these guys, I will. Problem is the stupid berry bushes are in the way. don't... This is where the camp should be, is one of these two spots. I don't know if it's right here. I think it's right here in the dirt. Yeah, so they're not here. I think it normally appears in the fall. And then they can range across the creek to about right here. I have a video on my channel of me fighting and killing 5 guys. It was 5 on 1. I got all 5. As opposed to the Colonel in Red Dawn. F-15 pilot. It was 5 against 1. I got 4. There's our mine resource deal. You know what? We really don't need to. Hey, Uber. We don't need to recruit anybody else at the moment, I don't think. I mean, we could use maybe another farmer type. It was 1,500 already. Crap. We don't have anything to sell. Let's just check and see. We could use another farmer type. Nope, you got 3 1s, you got 2 1s, you got 2... Nope. The only thing we could do is flirt, and I don't want to flirt. I don't want to waste time. I don't think there's anything we need here. This is a place where you get your gear. 21. Why are we heavy? Huh. Okay, we got a little bit of food on us. All right, yeah, that's about 2 kilos worth of food. That still is a little... Okay, we're at 1.5 kilos between broadleaf plantain and dandelions. Oh, the hop plant seedlings. Oh, that explains that. Let's fix that problem. Come on. Oh, look, convenient resource storage building by a cave, which means we can mine out of it. And a bathtub, so we stay clean. Good thinking, if I may say so myself. Plus, then there aren't any bad guy spawns here. Hop plant seedlings, be gone. All right. Yep, the mine's full. We're not going to... You guys aren't going to have to watch me mine again. I know you love that. All right, so right up in here-ish, we're going to follow the road. And then we're going to come around to the left here and there's crash cart. Like I knew it was there. Because that's the spawn site for crash cart. It's on my map. And there's some meat. Okay, we could roast that. And there's some wool. And is there wool? No? That's it? Okay. Gotta check around here. Whoa, wait. It's under her feet. Thanks for moving your feet, girl. Look over here. I'm looking for wool thread. I don't see any. Okay, that's fine. Now, early game, and I've gotten them already, but up on one of these rock outcroppings, you'll find a couple of wood figurines. Badgers, I will jack you up. Don't test me. In fact, there may be a couple up there. If y'all harass my girl, I will F you up. Oh, wait. It looks like they may be up here. Oh, no, there's a bird's nest, though, with an egg. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I don't think I've seen that before. I hear you. Just hang on. So anyway, one of these little rocky outcroppings will have like a wooden carved bear and a moose or something. And those are toys. You collect those and they're toys you give to your son. All right, Tatanka. There's two of them right there. 2 headshots. All right. There's no camp here though. The camp would be right here. So we're okay there. So, and they're over out of the way, so I think we'll just ride down there. We're going to be looking for one more spawn site of stuff. On the right. It's going to be up here where the pigs are. There's usually a chest. All right, I think we're good right here. We're past the Tatanka spot. There's a boar right there. And right in this little wooded area, it's on one of these rises. There may be a treasure chest. There should be dirt. Dirt usually indicates it may be right there. I don't know. I haven't seen it in a while. But just go a little bit off the path to the right. Oh, that might be the, well, that could be the spot. This could be the spot. Right in this area there, you'll find a chest. And all right, we've already found one bad guy camp. So now, where are we? Here's where we are. We just came down this trail. So it's between, well, it's just west of Branica. Okay, and you have to make a little switch back here. Okay, so there's a camp here, but watch out for the Wizzent getting too close. All right, and then there's that other little spawn point, which is right over here. Now, we come down to the base. We're going to backtrack along here looking for camps on either side of the path. And we're going to come back up and we're going to check this triangle here. There may be an abandoned camp right over in this area, and then there'll be fishing supplies. Then we're going to be looking for a campsite over on this side. Okay. I'm just hoping if I find someone. This is a campsite right here. Okay? And it's defilade. You don't see it as you're jogging along if you're coming from this direction. It's hard to see. You gotta be watching. Yeah, I know. I don't want anybody effing up my horse. Well, we're in tight quarters now, too. This is bad news. Oh, doink. Sorry. Up. I don't see anything along the water's edge to pick up. Yep, stay put. I'm going looking. All right, the creek Borders the east of this little search area. And what we're looking for here is a spawn right up in here of a chest. I don't remember if it's here or right up here. Hey, we should have come across it by now. Okay. We know the traveler's camp is not there. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. The hell is that? Surprise. Looky here, boys and girls. We found us another campsite. See, if I'm the devs, I give you 60 seconds to examine the campsite, and then bandits appear. All right, so screenshot, HUD back on, map up, stand by, paste, save as. This is an abandoned camp. Between Crete. I didn't even spell Crete right for that matter. Creek and clay pit. All right, this is here. All right, so let's go over here. And we can put in, oh, you know what? Yeah, that's an abandoned campsite. Let's move this over here. Where are we in relation to this eagle spawn? Or is that a hawk spawn? Oh, we're between it and the rabbit. Okay. So if I go here, then I can move this up that way. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Right there. Beautiful. All right. So now I've updated my map. And now we can check it out. So we got us a crash cart. Let's look around it for anything. Always check the crash carts for arrows, water skin, bag, simple backpack. Nice. I'll sell. I don't care about the firewood. Plum wine, that sells nicely. That's why you got to look around. Okay. Morel mushrooms I'm not fussed about. Okay. It's probably another 400 coins worth of stuff. All right, we're out of here. Now we're going to go west slightly. So there's clay pits over here. Okay. There's piggies around the clay pits. Also in the clay pits, sometimes you find a shovel and loose clay laying around. So there's piggy over there. We're going to exfil south. I hear you, fat boy. Shut up. Being nice and not killing you. Okay. So we're heading south back in to where Ginger is. All right. Very good. Nice find. Added that to the map. And I'll throw these up on the YouTube channel for you players, and probably put it up on the Discord. This is a campsite right here. This is the one that'll catch you unawares. Okay? See how that was low area, how we had to ride up here? Watch that, especially if you're coming east on this path. Those guys, because if you're running, what happened was I ran out of gas, so I slowed down and started walking. Well, guess what? Those guys jumped me. Next thing I know, whack! Like, what the hell just happened? I don't see a fishing camp over here. I don't see a there should be there'll be a fisherman's camp right here, and I'll have a lot of loot. You usually have a barrel with a fishing spear leaning up against it, and then other stuff. All right, we're going to take the road here towards Tutki. All right, here's the logging site. Get off and get hot here real quick. Okay. Should be an axe here somewhere. And there is. Stone axe, but whatever. Oh, look, we just manhandled 3 logs into our... Is that a log in your pocket, or you just happened to see me? No, actually, it's 18 logs. So, let's put the logs... There we go. And put the stone... Oh, we're going to sell the stone axe. So, all right. So, yeah, that's one of the things to look for there. Okay, there's a crashed cart. That may be from previous season. It looks familiar. Sometimes I think you can get a camp spawn right in this area. Small bundle. Yeah, it's empty. All right, this has been here. Already got that. What up, Uber? Okay, he's a minion. That guy's a 332211, and that's okay when you're starting the game, but you want to phase those people out. Now okay, she's okay, Ludwika, but she's got 4 2s and a 3 and a 1. You want more 3s. You can get 2 3s at least, then you're good. All right, nothing to see here. Move along. I mean, I guess we could run up to Rolnica. Fishing stuff will spawn right there. We're watching for potential camp to pop up right there. Bad guys. We're getting hungry. You know what? We have cheese grommet. Yum. I fixed that. All right. Let's... Now, there's an abandoned camp you'll find right over there, but there's also wolves on that side. We're going to divert. And they can come just across the path. So you got to be aware of that. Be wolf aware. These bunnies are in a love-hate relationship with those wolves. And I like to hunt the wolves to keep the bunnies alive. What's up, Uber? Someone here's got a quest, but they're sleeping. That's their loss. This is where you can get piggies. We could build a pig pen. I don't know why I haven't yet. Alright, so we got some people here. Let's see what their skill set is. Ooh, 3 1s. You suck. Znamir. That's a dumb name. Leopoldo, not so good. She's got 1 3, but 2 1s. And let our stamina recover a little bit. And then this dude on the right, he's a 3 3 2 2 1 1. That would be okay to start with if you need a hunter or someone to produce stuff. And then you could look to replace them later. Save the bunnies. Yes, that's what we do. That's how we operate. A little bit tricky working this path here. We want to save the bunnies. It's just after midnight. We're going to let it all hang out. There's no crash cart. There would be a crash cart right here. Now, you know what? I'm actually... You know, I could let the wolves be. There's sometimes the campsite's right here. Yeah, there's none in range. Not seeing them on the LiDAR. I hear them. I don't see them. So for tonight, the wolves get to live. Now, we have a couple of options here. We can head back to camp, back to town, or, yeah, I know. Tell them to get out of the way. Crashed cart. This one's stale. Been here. All right. Oh, you know what? Feeling a little bit gutsy here. We have not encountered a... You know something? We're going to do this on foot. That's why you always have infantry with your tanks. Up. First off, let's run over to the river's edge here and see if we find any booty. Booty. Any booty. Djibouti. No Djibouti. All right. Hostile camp spawned here once on me. And I mean, it had the pike logs and it was serious camp. I haven't seen one of those in a while. So now we've crossed over to the trail to Denica, which is right up here. Okay, and sometimes you'll get lumber camp stuff right here like we encountered earlier. And then this is wolf territory over here. There's a bunny. All right, funny bunny, you're going into the wrong place. Yeah, see, we're looking right at wolf territory. But, yeah, you know what? There's one. Dang it, it's through the bush. There it is. Tally ho, target. 2 targets. Great. There's one. Lynx was growling at me. I don't appreciate that, Lynxy. You guys are cute, and I put you on the no-shoot list unless you start messing with my girl. I hear you. Go away. I wouldn't be surprised if that was it. I don't hear any more howling. Nope, there's another one out here somewhere. There it is. Hey, turn around. Never mind. In the back of the head. What was the last thing that went through its head? Ha! Iron crossbow bolt. Didn't even know it was dead. All right, anyone else? Now they're dead. See how it's grayed out? All right. Everybody gets a reprieve this season. See now, at the top on my compass, you can see the distance to Ginger. Tree I cut down. That was like year 1. All right. What time is it? Well, 3:22. Let's. All right. You know what? I have a plan. What's the plan, A-Train? We're gonna run back towards the village, and then we're gonna cut along the stream to Denica, drop into Denica, and then we will and then this is like the big popular, well, one of the big popular build sites because it's all open and flat, but the trees all suck because they're just birch. Let's go check the water's edge over here. Sending the infantry out front here. Whoa. Oh, that's a deer. You know, I should shoot you just because you startled me. But see, like, there's a maple tree. This is where you have to come to start getting your maple trees. So if you're going to build on the peninsula there, then your key thing there is to get your woodcutter shack up first. Okay, if you're going to build in this area, one of your first few buildings should be a woodcutter shack. Now, in part because you can make firewood and wood planks there yourself. Second is once you bring in your first villager, that should be the one that the job you put them in. Why is that, A-Train? Because you need logs to build buildings. You need firewood to put in those people's homes. And you want to build with the wood tile roofs. And that's where the planks get made. It's getting foggy again. We'll call Ginger up. Okay. No crash cart here. Looking for junk over here at the river's edge. We could go see if there's anything over here. Cleaned up. Over here on the central island, don't build your houses on the island, guys. It may look cute. It's just too cute by half. All right, you'll find a pile of stones here. Lift one of them, top one's out of the way, and you'll find a thing of coins. Also, there's pike over here. A couple of them at least. 2 or 3 in this school. Not much. Come on. Early game, you find a couple of sacks right there, usually the first season. Sometimes, what the hell was that? I just heard something weird. I hear you. Sometimes you'll find logs right here. Abandoned camp up over there. There's a crash cart right there. We'll get that in a minute. It's just got stones by it. It may have a tool. There's not really much to it. Until you get shooting things figured out, a recurve bow or a longbow are what you need. It takes a lot of time. Oh, this is from last season. Yeah, it's Crash. There's stones. I think I got, I don't know, copper ore there or something. This is a camp spawn. It's always been abandoned, I think. But I suppose it could be occupied at some point. Okay, and it's 6:30. Yeah, by the time we get into Denica, people will be up and moving. May find now you can run this road to Denica lightly armed. You should always have a stone axe and a stone knife at a minimum, but the only threat are boar off to the right here, and these fences will actually screw up their ability to get to you. Don't mess with the lynxes, and the lynxes won't mess with you, okay? Don't mess with the kitties. I'm just looking for a camp up here on the left. I don't want to ride into an ambush with Ginger. All right, now we're into, yeah, because there was a, I mean, it was a heavily armored camp. I hear you. Uber. While we're here and while they're still getting up and situated, let's just ride up over here. Where are you going, A-Train? Up over here? All right, trust me, I have a plan. What are you doing? I'm looking for that shadow looks out of place. Okay, maybe not. Up in these rocks right in here, sometimes you'll find like a bronze pickaxe sticking out. I actually found one. I think during this playthrough. Been a few seasons. Maybe a couple, maybe a year or two. So anyway, just something to look for. And a lot of people like to build their villages up over that hill there. This'll do. Take a break, Will. Yeah, I hear you. Okay, let's see. Kinga.
Hello.
Hello.
My wares never disappoint.
Oh, yeah? All right, got a few more coins. 42,000 coins now. Nice. And she's the local chef type.
Goodbye.
What the heck was that? Somebody bump into someone? And bump into me. What do we got here? Samboja. Okay. Oh, hey, Angzar is not bad. He's not a hunter. Dagobert buys stuff. Okay. So we got Kinga, who works over in the kitchen right there. Dagobert works, I think, either in the barn. I think he works in the barn. And here's Matilda. She's the seamstress. She works in here. So that's where you can come get your simple backpack, or simple large backpack, and your large pouch. Angzar is a farmer. And a... Ooh. Let's take a look at how things are going back home. And then we're going to head back that way. All right. That's getting planted. That's getting planted. That's planted. Boom, 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 boom. Everything else is planted. So this is getting taken care of now. We've got, what, 3 people in the... 2 in the... Oh, we got 5 people in farming. That's plenty. Oh, why is barn 2 out of something? Okay. You know what? Go make more poop. Actually, wait a minute. Actually, I think we can make wheat grain. But I also want to make sure we don't have, oops, no, that. If you got, you can be anywhere on the map, you can check whatever there is in any of your buildings right here. Wheat 4, wheat grain 58. Oh, that's not much. Ooh, crap. Oh, we should have just planted wheat grain. Ugh. That's this. So that's planted. Shoot, we can't mess with wheat grain. We need to, I want to up them. Well, wheat grain. Okay, so here's the thing. Oat and rye grain you combine with straw. 1 oat grain, 1 rye grain, 1 straw makes animal feed. But you can also grind them up into flour to make breads, and you can make various, I think, porridge with them. Okay, so it's kind of tricky on whether or not. Oh yeah, so there's 2 of them. You know what? They can make, just make more fertilizer. Oh, we're at 100%. Okay. Well, the rye grain you've got to make. The trick becomes, once you've made the rye grain, then do you want to turn the rye grain around to use as seeds for the next season? Or do you want to turn it into flour? See, so you go down here, you got flour. See, wheat grain times 5, flour times 10. And then oat grain and rye grain are turned into flour as well. Okay. That's how that works. I don't think we need to go now. Oh, excuse me. Time is it? 0840 year 4. I think we're just going to ride over and check for the camp right here. No, you know what? I ain't messing with that. We're going to take this road back home. All right, catch your breath. Now, when you're doing the early part of the Unigos quest and you're doing the stuff for his wife, Doberiga Nega, whatever her name is, and you do the rye grain thing where they're looking for the dude doing the delivery from Rolnica, you'll find the hurt guy right over there, sitting on the rocks, the delivery dude. All right, and then you give him like a broadleaf plantain, and it helps heal him. And then you go back to Rolnica to report into the dude that what you found, and then here's our people working the field here. That's our latest field. My plan is to build a couple more houses over this side, and then I think we're going to put the cow pen over there. You know what? I'll eventually check it. Hi, Bernadette. How you doing? All right, watch this. This is going to be cute. Oh, nope, we're in the wrong spot. Parking the horse. I hear you. Just relax a second. I got to turn it at an angle so I can get out. And I got to clean up the poo here because, you know, she hasn't been here. All right, we can take these logs out. And then we're going to take the large saddlebag and the saddle off of her. Collect the manure that she wasn't here to make, so I'm not sure how that works. Collect the poo here that there was nobody here to make, so I'm not sure how that works. And a feeding rack is good. Now, when I came out and found her, she was actually out here chilling in the grass, which was cool. I don't know where all this poop's coming from. All right, so then we go in here and put her tack up. All right, and there we go. All right, be good. Have you something to eat. Okay. Bag. Fur. Log. Manure. Meat will keep. Wool, wool fabric, wool thread. Water skim, water, we're good. Okay, we're almost down to minimum weight. The meat, that's 1.2 kilos. Cheese, yeah, there's 1.6, which would take us down below 14 kilos. So, yeah, we're in pretty good shape. Plenty of buckets of water. Lots of fish. People are eating cheese. Remember, we left 70, so down 14 cheese already on day one. Still a little flatbread. And when this starts to go down, numbers-wise, like this 56 being at 62.5, go sell it. Pottage. A little light on pottage. Why are we light on pottage? There's plenty of cabbage. There's plenty of meat. Oh, you know what? That meat number is getting a little low. I think we only have one person hunting right now. We have one hunter right now. Okay, let's take a look at that. We have two people working fishing huts. Who's fishing? Frisbee. Finally got one of his twos up, I think. Oh, no, he's about to get that up to a 4, so that's good. Wolfram Okay. He's working his way up. Presmere, though, is a good hunter. Presbor is a newer... Oh, he's a farmer. I don't want to mess with the farmers right now. Actually, the farmers may have a pretty good handle on things because it's day 4. We still have days 5, 6, and 7. I'd rather get stuff planted sooner rather than later, though. Yeah, so they're getting these 2 fields planted, so... see, that took us down below 14 kilos. All right, so back to this. Bernadette is a hunter. Diplomacy, though, she's about to level up in diplomacy. I've moved her around to different jobs. The only thing I haven't put her in is production. So the intention here is if you combine the scores of the parents, of the mom and the dad, that's what the skills will be for the child. Okay? And then I have some names paired up already. Wiltruda and Gundolf. So Wiltruda's down here. All right, look, she's 2s and 3s, right? Gundolf is 3, 3, 4, 4, 2, 2. See how they balance each other out? So their child would be a 5, 5, 6, 6, 5, 5. Nice, huh? I think that's a good setup. Zygmunta and Presmere. That's 2 of our older folks. Zygmunta's 31, Presmere is 30, so they match well. And her strengths counter his. So he's a 1 in extraction. She's a 4, so that's a 5. He's a 5 in hunting. She's a 2. That's a 7. 2 and 3 in farming. That's a 5. 2 and 3 in diplomacy. That's a 5. 5. And then their weakest link is production, which is 4. Okay. Gee. Darn. In fact, see, she's just gone up. Well, Truda's getting close to being a 4. If they're over 50%, I mean, if they're like, 60, 70% of their way, I don't like moving them. Aha, this guy is probably close to... Yep, he's about to level up. So once he does, I think we're going to swap him and Zygmunta. Or we could put him in hunting. Because we have another craftsman, Drugawit. They have a way, he has a way to go. So we're going to keep an eye on Durand. And once he levels up, we are going to move him into hunting, I think. Casimira could be in hunting. She's in farming currently. Gerard is the cook. We just brought her on board. Yeah, so she doesn't have anything built up yet. Who's our other matchup? Blanca and Nistik. So Blanca is the herbalist. 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 4. She was a 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3 when I brought her on board. So we got her up to a 4, and now we're working on improving her skills in the herbalist hut. That's going to take time. Hunting, she'll come up again, but that'll bring her up to a 4. Okay. And Nistik, which he's a barn worker. Okay. So Blanca and Nistik. 2 and 3 is a 5. 3 and 2 is a 5. 2 and 4 is a 6. 3 and 2 is a 5. The weak spot is their survival skills, which is why we're working on hers. She's a 2. He's a 1. That's a 3. And then 4 and 3 in production. So 7. So those are 3 couples I have lined up in my notes. Then we'll be looking at pairing up, and then we'll be putting them into the bigger houses, which are these over here. And you can see we've got new houses, a new house here, a new house here, a new house there. So yeah, we've got some new These are the medium-sized houses. This is the small house. We're putting more small houses along here. When we start up families, though, we'll put them in the medium-sized house because they are they can have 4 people in them, as opposed to a small house will have 3. Let's take this and let's grab that would be 6 windows, 7 windows, 8 windows. So we need 32 planks. What are you doing, A-Train? We are going to go put some... I'm going to do my job, people. Actually, I don't do exterior shutters. I do plantation shutters. But for sake of discussion, we're going to say I'm going to do my job in real life. And we're going to upgrade these houses here real quick. So we go 5. Oh, it's really? I put it in slot 5. That's stupid. 5th. Now see how it comes up with an option? Decorate, click, click, boom, done. Click, click. Click, click. And this backside's clear. Oh, jeez Louise. I didn't pick up enough planks. What an idiot. I think this is where we put the new girl. I did not. Did I put her in the other one? Yeah, Niradaka. Yeah, see, she's at 54%, but now notice the green. She's going up in happiness because we're improving her house. So we'll get 4 more stupid planks and drop the logs and fix her upgrade. Actually, we'll do a little more than that because I'm a nice guy. All right, so we only need 2 logs, 6 planks per window. Then I'm not going to need much for her house. Let's go with 66. And we're going to try to upgrade to limestone insulation. We don't have anybody in this house yet. Okay. All right, cool. So that'll take care of that. Now, if we look at her, there she is. She's at 56% going up. She's in a job she likes. She has a house. And now we're going to insulate it. And that is going to really turn her crank. All right, so now we want to start with the walls that have windows. One of those, and then we're going to do the uppers. That triggered our level 1 building buff. That's the level 2, bottom left corner where the 2 is with the green thing. So we're going faster. Now we're at level 3. You do the simple stuff first. You got to do the stuff to completion. So you do the gables first because that only takes 4 stones each. And you do 1 wall with a door or window because that only takes 6. The solid walls take 8 though. So you do the minimal stuff to trigger the buff. Ooh, I just got this number right. Boom. Her house is done. So it's insulated. She will be a happy camper. So this is now Has wood tile roof, which is your top end roof. It's stone walls, which is the highest level wall you can build. And it's got, it's insulated and has shutters. Then you can start adding in things like fur rugs and decorations inside to raise the level of the happiness of the occupants even more. Make sense? Cool. All right, folks. That is going to wrap it up for me. Let's take a Rasimir up here on the street. What's up? All right, cool. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. That's not what I'm looking for. That's not what I'm looking for either. Let's go there. Cool. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Medieval Dynasty, now available on Steam from RenderCube Games and Toplets Productions. Go get you some of that. It's great value. It's a really great game. Also, keep in mind that August 10th, Sengoku Dynasty is coming out from Toplets Productions. I don't know if RenderCube's doing it, but I know RenderCube is doing upgrades to this game, and multiplayer is coming out, new map, and it'll have a female character you can play. So that's coming up real soon. And then if you have questions, comments, or whatever, put those in the comments below. I appreciate you stopping by. I hope you'll like, share, and subscribe. Turn on that bell icon so you know when we go live or upload a video. Check out some of the information I put up on the community page, things like the maps I'm making, and stuff to help you out as a player. Also look for us on Discord, or even chit-chatting around on the Facebook page for Medieval Dynasty. Excuse me. Also join us on Discord, link in the description below. Become part of the A-team. And if you want to make a donation to help support the channel, help me upgrade equipment and get things I need, because I'm going to need a new machine here before too long. Your donations are greatly welcome and appreciated. PayPal.me/ATrainGames. It's PayPal.me/ATrainGames. Link in the description below. I want to thank everyone for being here. Appreciate you checking in on the chat, Lee. Hope you have a great evening. I hope you all have a great day, night, evening, morning, wherever you are on planet Earth or beyond. I'm A-Train. It's over. And I'm out.